Okay, back in action. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Welcome back. Hey, welcome, Oscar, Roasted Cheese, and quite a few other folks. So we had our computer crash, and we are back to trying to finish this out. Oh, hey, welcome. Then from doing from Relia's stream. I have to go back and watch his, especially with the interviews. I do. Well, no, nothing corrupted. It was just slow to load. Okay, so the big thing is Sapphiron is going to be constant frost aura, so we want frost resistance at a pretty good amount. He alternates between ground phase and air phase. Ground phase, he cleaves the tanks, tail slaps if you're behind him. He does blizzards, don't stand at him, life drain, got to be decursed. And in air phase, he shoots frost bolts. He shoots 5 of them, hits you for about 3k damage, and it will encase you in ice if you survive. After 5 frost bolts, he drops a frost bomb. You need to hide behind the ice blocks in order to survive. And that's the entirety of the fight. He has a lot of things to hurt you. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, sorry, DJ. I had actually been streaming and I had my computer crash. So this is just the last 2 bosses of Naxxramas, Sapphiron and Kel'thuzad. That's it. I don't actually need Discord now. Good times. And so the first time when you start the Sapphiron fight, you'll get the entire thing with him assembling himself. Of course, he should have just planted some bombs. Or he was. And then you wouldn't have had to worry about him at all. So this one's pretty... This is actually probably the hardest fight in all Naxxramas, just because of the sheer amount of damage that goes out from the constant frost aura, since it's 600 damage every 2 seconds, mitigated by frost resistance. And there's just so many things. Yep, see, like we have an idiot. Nope, that's air phase. Okay. So you have to stay spread out to survive with the frost bolts. Oh, I hope people aren't going to be dumb and get themselves killed here. Okay, 4. Like myself. Oh, that was close. Maybe I do need Discord for this. Okay, switching over. Because if I hadn't used that swiftness potion to get the extra speed, I definitely would not have made that. Gotta keep Tor up. So yeah, as you can see, the hard part is making it to that ice block in time. Because you have to keep track of how many frost bolts are going out, and I did not keep track. Come on. Okay, good times. Alright. Can be a little more comfortable this time. Beautiful. Exactly how it needs to be done. So once you get his health low enough, he will not go back into the air. But it's something like he needs to be at 10% health. Also, I have very, very little low mana. This is not good. I was not nearly as prepared for this fight as I would have liked. Okay, just gotta keep everyone up. Hey, welcome folks. Welcome Calamity, Blue Kiwi. We're fighting Sapphiron in Naxxramas. Second to last boss, so we're almost done with this. Unfortunately, we had a we had a computer crash while we were waiting for folks to get buffed. Oh good, he's almost dead. We've got one more air phrase. Oh, and a blizzard. Okay. It's gonna be bad. Oh man. Staying on my last legs. I don't want to die here because I need to really keep my buffs for Kel'thuzad. Okay, I can use that. Okay, they're almost there.
I can't cast that yet. Not enough mana.
Almost got it. Okay, beautiful. And then a little bit of RP between them.
Our preparations continue as planned, Master.
It is good that you serve me so faithfully. Soon all will serve the Lich King, and in the end, you shall be rewarded. So long as you do not falter.
I foresee no complications at this... Wait, what is this?
Your security measures have failed. See to this interruption immediately.
Yes, Master.
Alright, final fight. This one has a lot. Hey, welcome Noel. Quite a lot. I'm going to be trying to do Subnautica Below Zero. I'm probably going to be doing Mass Effect to some degree. Probably Biomutant as well. And then, you know, keep them with Hollow Knight stuff that I've been trying to get done. A bunch of demos as well. And yeah, Crowsworn is something I would like to do. I think you're thinking of Chiaroscuro. Okay. So, there is a lot to this fight. It's 3 phases, and first phase is easy. We stand in the center, there's going to be all sorts of ads that spawn around us, it's 5 minutes long, it's a survive phase. There's going to be 3 types of ads. Abominations, which hit like a truck, tanks pick them up, it does the heal and debuff stacks on them, 10% per stack, so just one tank can't tank all of it. There's going to be a lot of small skeletons. They walk towards a random target. If they reach their target, they explode and hit the entire raid for 3k damage. I have 5k health, as you see, so 2 explosions quickly means a wipe. And we shouldn't let any skeletons through. They can be CC'd, slowed, you name it. The last one's a Banshee. If the Banshee reaches you, it hits you for 8,000 damage, pretty much like within 15 yards for any guys. So it's slow moving. We're going to have some Banshees up when we transition into Phase 2. In Phase 2, Kel'thuzad attacks. He has a single target Frostbolt, has to be interrupted by melee. It hits for 9 to 10k, otherwise it may one-shot a tank if that happens. And then he does a Frostbolt volley that hits everyone for 3k damage, and you just have to heal through that. He'll do a little circle beneath you, a void zone. After about 2 seconds, it will basically one-shot you. It hits for about 100,000 damage, so you cannot stand in it. You have to move out. He'll do Detonate Mana on a random caster, which will drain half your mana and then explode to hit anyone in 10 yards. So in the second phase, we're all going to be spread out, because his next one is called Frost Tomb. He targets one person and freezes them on a block of ice that hits them for 120% of their max health.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'thuzad!
And then, if anyone is within 10 yards when he does Frost Tomb, it will also affect them. So we're going to be spread out as much as possible to avoid any of those chaining. A melee is potentially going to hit multiple people. Oh, and the other worst thing about Kel'thuzad is he mind controls 5 random people, including the main tank. At that point, you have to CC them, because mind-controlled healers will try to heal Kel'thuzad. They also get damage buffs to kill various people in your raid. And then, so you do a tank swap based upon that. In Phase 3, once Kel'Thuzad's at 40% health, he calls for aid, and 5 Guardians of Icecrown will come through the portals. Up to 3 of them can be shackled by priests with the Shackle Undead spell. If more than 3 get shackled, all the shackles break and they have to be reshackled. So the 2 of them are going to be tanked by our warriors. And the big gimmick about them is every time someone dies in the raid, or they switch targets, they get a stack and 15% damage buff. So at that point, you just can't have people be dying too much, or they're going to be unmanageable. Yeah, Kel'thuzad is the last boss of Classic for a reason. There's just a lot of mechanics to do. It's not a very hard fight. If you can beat Sapphiron, you can beat Kel'thuzad. You know, I just realized I didn't get out of my frost resistance gear. This is going to be bad times. It's not going to be bad in terms of Frostbolt volley, because I'm going to resist it a lot. But I'm not going to have as much throughput for the rest of the fight. So, yeah. The first phase is pretty simple. If necessary, I can shackle undead on these skeletons, but for the most part, the Earthbind Totem snares them to where they're not likely to do much of anything at all. Oh, they were dumb. They pulled an entire thing. The thing is, the ones that are just sitting there are just more decoration. They're not actually going to aggro us. And they'll despawn when Phase 2 starts. But some of them will come out of the cabinet, the alcloves, to attack us. But this is one of the more dull parts of the fight, simply because it's 5 minutes long. You don't actually fight Kel'Thuzad until you survive those 5 minutes. So if you mess up and wipe on Kel'Thuzad, you gotta sit through this 5 minutes again. Have fun. The downside is, as well, because so few people did Naxxramas at this point when they were level 60, they basically retuned Naxxramas to be an introductory raid in Wrath of the Lich King, the second expansion to World of Warcraft, at level 80. And they just basically, they didn't change anything about Naxxramas, they just made it a new dungeon, retuned the numbers for level 80. So, when you beat Kel'Thuzad at this raid, there's a drop from him for his phylactery, that you get a quest and you turn it into a presumed Cult of the Damned agent, because it's apparently mind controlling you into doing so. with the thing of Kel'thuzad will return at a later date, and then he just returns to get the exact same fight. It's very saddening. Most unfortunate, but hey. They made up for it in Wrath of the Lich King with the Lich King fight, and ones like Algalon the Observer. Like, the Lich King fight itself was a lot of fun back in the day. As it really has the more dramatic kind of final fight to the expansion. Feels weird DPSing. Hey, welcome back, Kiyozuki. We're finally on Kel'thuzad. We had a crash when we were trying to play Phasmo, waiting for folks to get buffs. Oh god, it is 1:30 in the morning. I thought we were going to end an hour ago. This is most unfortunate. My disappointment is palpable and all that. So I'm not actually able to coordinate very well with everyone in Discord for stuff, but just kind of like whatever. I'm going to try and throw down a shackle for the Guardians in Phase 3.
Pray for mercy.
Okay, Phase 2 is about to start. Okay, so I'm going to be in Northwest. So yeah, he's going to just use a variety of different abilities to make things... See, that's the Void Zone that will one-shot you over there. And that's the thing we're going to have to watch out for. Frostbolt Volley. And the best part is, because I'm still stacking all my frost resistance, I'm probably not going to need to worry too much about the Frostbolts. And that's the Ice Tomb. They got 2 people chaining it. Oh man, it's so nice to not have to worry about Frostbolts. Even though my healing sucks at the moment.
There will be no
Oh, dang it. I'm mind controlled. That's why the mages have to be very on top of things. Oh, use my inner focus. How rude. Okay, so it's just basically trying to top off the raid when they get frost bolts. There's also the detonate mana and ice tombs, but because they only affect one person in an ideal world, they're usually not anything to be... That's why you're spread out as much as you are. Ah, I spoke too soon. Of course I have to now get my frostbolts. But the Frost Tomb takes 120% of your max health, so it's why you have to make sure that you heal the person promptly, because it happens over 5 seconds.
Master, I require...
Oh, we're already there.
Very well. Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise up. I command you to fight, kill, and die for your master. Let none survive.
Okay. just gonna keep these on lockdown then.
Your soul is bound to me. The dark void awaits you.
Ding figgled. Oh shoot, they're loose.
The dark void awaits you.
I have no idea how well we're doing. Oh, it seems like everything is just... Okay, don't be in the center with there. The thing is, Shackle Undead has a chance to just break. So I'm trying to refresh it periodically, even though it lasts for 50 seconds. Come on. Gotta keep a priest up. Okay, so KT is almost dead, so this is a good outcome. Oh man, this is so very bad. Oh, can we actually get this? Come on.
The dark void awaits you.
Oh, this is not good. Come on, gotta keep Tor up.
Your soul is bound to me.
Oh no, they're on me.
The dark void
Take
awaits
it.
you.
This is not good.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, thank goodness for the clutch.
That's still recharged.
Oh, it's not gonna help me at all.
Cast that yet.
No. Oh, we're all dead. Shoot, so close. Alright, let's get to hear what folks are gonna be complaining about in Discord. Oh god. Oh jeez. They're gonna do it on Thursday. This is most unfortunate. I guess that they just didn't realize that, you know, that last week is gonna be cursed beyond belief. Good times. Yeah, so that is basically Naxxramas. We're just gonna do this and finish up on Thursday, and then the idea is that we're just going to. I'm not gonna stream Thursday for Kel'thuzad, but yeah, this was that's more or less how the instance works, and it also is how World of Warcraft works, because it's gonna be. It's always one of those more annoying kind of things where once you wipe, people just are big dumb. They stand in the fire. So, anywho, I thank you guys for your patience, as well as with the Phasmophobia detours to try and kill time while waiting on folks. But, yeah, I mean, this is... Overall, I have fun with it, even with people being dumb like that. They have as mostly it's just kind of fun just playing with old friends and whatnot. But sadly, it seems like this week it's just so many more stupidity than usual. I guess people are just really eager to take a break from the game. Yeah, dumb teammates. It just is all those kind of things. So, nonetheless, I'm going to, this is where we're going to end. We're going to do Subnautica Death Run tomorrow night, and then Below Zero when it releases on Friday. Spiritfarer Saturday, and Dark Souls 3 on Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm going to, what else I might do, if anything. I know that I do want to do, like, multi-world room rando at some point. I think I want to do it with some folks, but also I'm going to try and do it, because there is lore tablet randomization now. So, if I have to do a cursed room rando with lore tablet randomization, I'm going to do that soon. But, yeah, we'll probably do that as a stream eventually. But nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. You guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you next time. Yeah, you have a great night, Noelle. Enjoy your summer.